in the top five, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to DeKalb, Illinois, and home to the Northern Illinois Huskies. And the Wildcats ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Northern Illinois' offense will have the football first. Give from the gun. He breaks the tackle. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Northern Illinois right back to the line. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, rip, and here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front seven and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. So Northwestern's offense will go to work for the first time. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day.
There he goes. And he just kept running, and he ran. From the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wildcats! They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown run.
The Northern... offense ready to go back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll move the tight end. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's taken. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Ashley. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down.
That's a 3rd down the offense simply had to have there. You're obviously trailing early in this game. You're trying to generate some momentum. So 3rd down, defense is playing zone. You just got to find the soft spot in coverage. Make it easy on your quarterback. Those two guys able to link up.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Going up top again. Here's a heat. Got a little space. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Oh, he's got some space. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a 1st down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking for space. It's Ashley. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. The Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Gives it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Huskies are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. He wants to throw it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening.
That's a really big completion for the offense. And look, I know they didn't get the first down, but because of it, they're now set up in 4th and very short. And if you're the head coach, you're thinking very long and hard if you're going to go for this one now because of that success you had on that play.
And the always set to the house. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. Extra point here will tie the game. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get to the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed a play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it's a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, the ground game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Let's take a step back for a moment and think about Northwestern. What does the top 5 ranking mean for week 1? Optimism, hope, maybe, David, an excuse for the other team's fans to rush the field if they knock you off?
Well, it means, first of all, absolutely nothing, because preseason rankings don't show up anywhere at the end of the season, but it means this team is talented. It means they're thought of highly. They got to go earn it, Jesse, and it starts today, but the talent obviously is all over the field.
The number in the preseason rankings means absolutely nothing. You saw Florida State recently start in the top 10. They won 2 games by the end of the year. So you've got to go earn it. Yes, you're talented. Yes, a lot of eyeballs are going to be watching you, and people are really excited. You've got an opportunity to do things really, really that are special this season, but you've got to earn it on the field.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. They can run it up easy.
On his feet at the 40. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground. Knocked out at the 28-yard line.
Well, in a short yardage situation, they pull off an explosive play. And how about the blocking up front? Everybody getting a big-time push.
Yeah, and those 3rd and shorts, defense plays aggressive, loads the box. One guy misses, and it ends up being a big gain. Nice play by this offense.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains because of his ability after the catch.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Northwestern. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Shakes off the defender. He's up to 47 yards rushing in the early going, and he is making an impact in the first game of the season. Wants to fire on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Taylor. They'll get him down at the 38 after the 15-yard gain. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Ashley. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Northern Illinois right back to the line. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks the tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. He's got it. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball.
They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the tight end in motion. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Got his man on the right. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. And the Huskies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
Well, when you get down here inside the red zone, you got to be able to run the football, and it's one thing to do it conventionally, but I like the idea of mixing it up and trying to go jet sweep.
They'll run it here on third and goal. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Pop.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
Tight end now in motion. From the gun, he'll try to throw. The official has offered the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Gets him away from trouble. That's a pickup of 6. Mark it at the 10. The Wildcats with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Power football with the run. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
A lot of times on second down, you're thinking pass, especially second, maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the first down really easily.
Makes the grab. At the 40, there he goes. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort to back into this defense moving forward.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Back to pass. It's Stone. Setting up the screen. There he goes. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Let's go. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. The Wildcats Need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Northwestern hoping to make this red zone opportunity pay off. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. Finds his target down the middle. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to go up top. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down two possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points, and you got to call your best stuff in this two-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
You love to deliver a punch on the first play of the drive. They've got it at the 46 on first down. There's the pressure. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Huskies come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get up.
Touchdown, Northern! Quick strike through the air for the score.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering.
Oh, they blocked the extra point. He's got it, and he can go with it. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Back to pass, it's Stone. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. The quick out. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll try to muscle their way forward on third and short from the 29. Got it in the middle. It's Covey. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. One more snap coming before halftime. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. Northern Illinois will kick it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Trying play action. Moving away from pressure. Gets the first himself. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact.
And this QB, man, how about it? It's a pass play. He's dropping back to pass. He realizes it's man-to-man, and as they start to chase their guys down the field, well, nobody's got me, and I can just take off, and I've got speed. He chews up ground so easy, so frustrating for a defense to have to deal with a guy like this.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. The inside handoff. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Wildcats are flying down the field. Looking to throw at Stone. He's moving out of the pocket. Snagged in the middle. It's Covey. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Working to the left side now. They make the stop, but the sweet Bruin catch is plenty to give them a first down. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Northwestern.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Coming out with it, it's Smith. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Slings it downfield. Working that left side. Oh, he's got some space. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up. Northern Illinois right back to the line. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Grabbed in the middle, it's given. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. Sends it back in motion. From the red zone, looking for a space. He's got it. Heading to the end zone. Touchdown, Husky.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Stone. Throws to the wideout. And wings it incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And the Wildcats really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the big fella. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. This time they'll go to the running game. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Off play action. Caught over the middle. It's Farrell. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust.
Breaks into the open. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play.
Dropping back, it's Stone. Firing to the right, complete. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. LSU is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Death Valley for some time. They're up by 21 over New Mexico. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Northern Illinois right back to the line. Leaves it with the back. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The give to the back. Got the first down. Looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Huskies kept his drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. To the ground. He's got it again. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the ground with the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The Huskies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. On the run, it's Ashley. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Out of the gun, the running back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Just drives it between the uprights. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Stone. Catch it in the middle, it's Moore. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Turns it on in midfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, Wildcats. Once he got some room, it was over.
Yeah, and how about this offense, man, putting another drive together, getting in the end zone. And here's the deal, going on the road, handling these conditions in game 1, they've done a phenomenal job.
And he tacks on the extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Motion from the back. Looking downfield on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Quickly out of the screen to the wide receiver.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Nice job to get him past the sticks and then get him down at the 35.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Catch in the middle, it's Ashley. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37. And the Huskies come to the line in the hurry up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Lost to throw again. Got it in the middle. It's Ashley. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Huskies didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Huskies.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent. With some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Bringing it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Okay, Jesse, this is a little bit of a tight spot. You'd love to be aggressive enough to get the first down, but you've got to take care of the ball first.
No doubt. I was going to say, ball security is at a premium. You cannot turn the football over at this point. The defense has 3 timeouts left, David, so probably conservative play calling here. You're expecting them to try to run to ice this game.
Conservative, I know they're going to be aggressive, but I also know that one first down ends this football game.
The game to the tailback. Turning it on. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Trying to seal the edge on the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. They go to the ground. Takes it past the marker. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Crosses the 30. He's got a lead. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Northwestern will try to just bleed this clock dry. Here's the handoff. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 2nd down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. Try to get it to the edge. And to the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Northwestern!
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail meat and coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Wants to go up top on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike. And the Huskies are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
The old